Oh damn! I see.
Yep.
Mine's like the second to last.
You're the very last. You're not on screen.
All right.
But yours is the only one that's like super reliable. You have like the Corolla of the mics.
Hey.
Nice.
It's
Hey,
the one that's triple the price.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent like 100 on that one.
Low Yoda.
Right.
Low Yoda Choda.
You know how you gotta talk into it though. Yeah. All right.
All right.
You know.
I got the idea.
You know what number it is,
24. Like Kobe.
brother. 24 was Brew was like second up.
34th.
No, I think it was like,
I'm close.
It might be
like-
34.
I want to say 38.
38 is definitely not.
No, it's like
34. Like
No, it's like
Xavier.
30.
Damn, you guys talking 38?
Close. This is
That's
insane.
34th.
That's
like
insane.
35. I think we gave 34 a number.
34 it is.
34.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
So this is the 35th special?
34th special.
Ah,
34.
34.
Well, damn.
Everything but nothing.
Clean,
Episode
clean.
34. We're here joined by King Zach.
He's Zach himself.
Hey. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, guys. You know,
Yeah. All right.
So-
Myron, it's been a long time since I've linked up with you, so I appreciate seeing you again, man.
1980s.
I think Dust Bowl, right?
I haven't been around as long as you have. Mike.
Hey, lock it.
No, I've been around half the time. You guys.
Oh wow. This is gonna
Yeah.
be.
All right, Zach. So introduce yourself, man.
All right. Well, I'm Zach. I'm currently unemployed right now. I'm in between jobs.
You learned that one.
Hey, I'm sleeping on a mattress currently. I'm like I'm sleeping on the floor, man.
Yeah, no. So this is one of
Like,
one of those guys that Slim just found on the side of the road downtown Orlando.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's one of those guys
Thought
like,
he was just a cool dude to bring on.
yeah, he had potential.
No, but I'm in between jobs right now. I was a little unhappy with my last job. I moved here from Missouri, lived here about a year. I moved here originally just to be around more people, like a more populated area, so I could get my clothing brand and stuff up and running. So I do that on the side, UrbanShadeOfficial. Martin's repping it right now.
Repping it.
The
Okay.
tag gonna be there.
Hey,
Somewhere.
Here.
shit, man. Right here?
Somewhere here.
Yeah, his outfit he made himself too.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah.
Got the tablecloth pants and then just a
That's
little
all you?
raglan shirt. Yeah, man.
Okay.
On me.
Here we go.
Yeah, but that's my number one, I'd say, like, passion and like why I'm stepping away from the role I'm in now, or was in. Like I
Okay.
feel like managing kind of took over from
Your-
took a lot of energy away from what I wanted to do.
And then
full time.
can you walk me through that? What's it like going from another state by yourself?
Fact.
I think so. This is like my fourth time doing it. The first time.
I've been doing it. Add that to the list.
No, yeah. So my first time, I moved to Ohio to intern at Cedar Point
Okay.
right after college, and that was an experience. I think that was probably my most funnest time I had, just because I wasn't going into a leadership role. It was just like me and a bunch of other people my age, kind of working at an amusement park and like enjoying like downtown together,
Oh, wait,
or
so that's
going
the
to on ramps.
You said Cedar Point.
Yeah, Cedar Point. It's like the top.
Yeah,
What do they call it? It's like one of the top thrill ride
Cedar
destinations.
Point just got bought out by Six Flags.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's another one. It had that big ass roller coaster that goes like up and down. It was like the tallest.
Dragster. It's like
No,
400.
no. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. It goes
Up, down,
No.
and
Like
that's it.
it's like it's literally like this. It goes down. It goes up like 300 feet. And then
It
Yeah,
shoots you.
no, so here's the real statistics. It goes like 120 miles per hour off, like straight,
Yeah,
and then it goes up, I think 420 feet,
Yeah.
and then kind of does a spin on the way down and shoots back down. But I think they just revamped it. It's called Top Thrill Dragster 2. So it launches you back, I think like 60 miles per hour, maybe half, I don't know. But it goes up, and then it like takes you all the way to top, I think like 420 feet as well, and then drops you all the way back down. And then it goes like through original path. So then it goes back up and down. Like it looks dope. I haven't ridden that one, but I
It's
rode
like
the
really
other one.
like a big ass. Like,
Yeah.
And that's in Ohio?
Let me search this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's really popular. No, and I seen it just got bought up by
Six
by
Flags.
Six Flags, which is also a dying company.
Yeah.
They're like billions in debt.
Oh, they have like
What?
5.
I thought they business was
They have
booming.
They have more than 5 theme parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's one in what, Atlanta?
No, yeah. Six Flags over Georgia. No, they're I saw like this documentary on them. You know, like those YouTube, dude, those YouTube documentaries are like the best.
No, not that
I used to
one.
watch
That's a different one.
conspiracy theories, whatever.
It's like some dudes that do
Uh,
like the random
type in
commentary
Top Thrill
channels.
Yeah.
I watched this one on Six Flags, and like their whole thing is shit. Like their whole like business is dog shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the way they operate, everything is shit.
And that's what people were scared about with them like buying out Cedar. It's called Cedar Fair Entertainment,
Okay.
but I think they went 50-50 on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're just
They
what's
just
it
took over
called?
the name. So like
Yeah,
I think they
they're
went
just
50-50, but then
what's
they got
what's
the name.
word? Like the majority shareholder,
That's it.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to like shape
Oh my
it, but
God.
yeah, I want to like I've been dying to like ride one of those because it's like really popular.
Yeah.
Throw your life away. I see.
Yeah, before I forget, we have this is a surprise for you, Zach. You're
Hey.
supposed to open this. So this is the activity
see
for the
what it
day and a
is.
gift for you.
Let's see what it is, man. It's not $1 million. Not this time around.
Could be.
It could be.
First thing up.
Pair of underwears.
Hey.
Well, the panties I picked out.
Hey, watch out. Okay. Tough.
I like that. It's like dairy almost, you know?
Tough, yeah.
And then the
little water to stay hydrated.
Hey.
Okay. Get thirsty on the road. Okay, a little
and then the
thirsty.
activity for today.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I just put one away, bro.
Shitty off-brand Legos.
Hey, bro, chill.
Naked blocks.
Yeah, so we
So
all
we got the grocery
Oh, we're-
set.
we all
Hey,
We got
watch
groceries,
out.
construction.
Oh, here you go, Martin.
We got the taxi
That was
driver.
You're gonna be a
Oh no, that
handyman.
might be you.
Here you go.
Hey, this is me for real.
Goes
I
with
was
your
just
outfit.
fixing this underneath.
No. Actually, this is you. This is you.
Right, bro.
That's it,
Right.
man.
I was just fixing.
We got the gas pump.
Watch out.
What you want? Grocery store
Yeah, I'll take it.
or the taxi? All right, man.
No, that's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
It's just
70.
I was at Dollar Tree and I was like, damn, there's something. I need something like.
No, that's real.
No,
that we
this
can
shirt's
do.
tough though. I like it.
Yeah, so that one's
Just-
part of the new like drug campaign kind of thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're raising money for this charity called the Safe Project, and they help provide rehab to people that can't afford it. Because rehab's an expensive thing,
Oh yeah.
and insurances try not to cover it because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Hey man.
Yeah, unless you do drugs, like it's okay, man. You do a little on the side. hey, like is that?
Hey man, cut the camera. Yeah. I was just in Vegas.
Hey, man.
Hey,
No,
we're in Vegas.
Tell the people how it was, man. Tell the people.
Oh, it's unreal. It's like just like you see in the movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
People everywhere, clubs day and night, people from all over the world, experiences. It's insane, man. It's insane.
You see
club-
anybody like?
Famous? No, for some no. We almost saw like two people fight in the casino over a
Oh,
slot
my.
machine.
For real?
Yeah, they were
That's
going. It was a guy and a girl.
I couldn't
Wow.
imagine that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Out of all the states you've lived in, what's your favorite and like why?
I'm gonna say Ohio. I tell people all the time, Ohio it's like so peaceful. And where I lived, it was Sandusky, so it was like on one of the Great Lakes. So it felt like a coastal town, and there was like no traffic there. It was an hour from Cleveland, so if I wanted the city,
Smooth.
I could go to the city. But I don't know, it was peaceful. I don't know. It was nice, coastal town, like exactly what I
never heard
want.
Anything about Ohio for real.
And that's what a lot of people tell me. Whenever I tell them that, they're like, "Ohio? What's in
Yeah, I
Ohio?" And I'm
bet,
like,
I
"It's
bet.
actually super peaceful."
Yeah, my brother. I don't know if you know where Hawking College. Hawking, yeah. There's like a juke over there. I guess my brother went there for college and everything. He would tell me like pretty much how you explained it. I mean, to him, he said there's really not much to do, but he goes out there and like you go explore and like it's peaceful, like he would say and stuff. But it was his first time experiencing snow out there.
Really?
Yeah, so I remember it was like, how do I say it? It's like his senior year, but like it was like COVID area, so like they didn't have like the visual. No, they had visual. Like if you go into the school, you're going to the school. Like you can't be like, oh, a tour. So yeah, my parents drove all the way out there to Ohio and stuff, and it was like snowing. They were not messing with it, but yeah, he ended up like spending 2 years there and stuff like that. But it was smooth. He made the best out of it and stuff. And I guess it wasn't too far from Ohio State.
Yeah.
So like he just like a lot of people every time when they go to like a small school around, they just go to like the big school and stuff.
Yeah,
So it was definitely a good vibe there.
Nice.
Good vibes. That's crazy, Ohio. Do you think you would ever live in Vegas?
Live,
Yeah.
do I think I would?
Yeah.
Like, would you live
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I probably it wouldn't be like nothing long term, you know. Like I feel it'd be
Well,
hard to
okay.
raise a family there.
Oh yeah.
I
So
bet.
like in that aspect, I mean, if I'm gonna live in Vegas, it'd probably be within the next 5 years or so.
Okay.
Like that's, I don't want to get like be like an old dude. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
vacationing there is different, but
Oh really?
are there instructions that come with these?
Yeah,
Wait,
it
is
would
it
be
outside
inside the box.
He's like,
A
I
little
ain't get
paper.
that
I was thinking about that the other day. I don't think that I could ever live alone.
Really?
Like fully alone.
Like
Hell
moving
no.
somewhere where you don't know no one?
Yeah.
I would. The thing is, I want to try that,
I
bro.
want to try it low key.
I feel like cause you got. I don't know about y'all, but when I get like, I'm like socially anxious, and sometimes it's real bad.
Yeah.
Like it happened to me last week. I was at the gym, and I genuinely couldn't look anybody in the eyes. Like, dude, I was like genuinely. That's like the one spot that really doesn't get me too anxious anymore because I've been there for years now. But like, dude, I was looking around. I was just like, damn, like, I don't want to be here at all. But I gotta finish my workouts. I was just looking down while I was there.
Yeah. Wait, let me ask you this: are you like an introvert or extrovert?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I've been moving with you sometimes. You give both sometimes.
Yeah, no,
But
I would
more-
agree.
Yeah, but you give more introverted. Sometimes, like when you're in an area where, like you said, you don't really know or like you're not familiar with, it causes you to do that next step.
Well, it
But like you're like a good. You're not like an introvert with like all of that. If you have that chance to be extroverted, you'd be.
Aye.
Yeah. But and I saw Bay. I saw the love of my life over there.
What?
Hey.
You met Angel Reese?
Yeah, the picture with her.
Show me the
Hey.
photo.
Hey, man.
Show me the photo.
Hey. He wasn't virgin.
What?
So,
bro,
that's wifey.
I gotta
That's your
know.
wifey.
No, I gotta know.
Hey, but look, like my dog got.
Does
Like,
she look good in person?
hey, man.
Because people be saying it.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it was like all the hype. Like I was telling somebody, I forgot who it was. I can't remember. But I was like, bro, she's like, I don't know, like the way people say her body is not really all that. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I might be wrong because she was wearing like some like sweats, like joggers, like, you know. She was like a
I'm
chill
surprised
vibe.
she was there.
Yeah, bro. I was telling Mario, bro. I'm like, is that who I think it is? Like chilling at the bar in the corner. Like I'm like, yo, is that who I think it is? And you remember those girls that ran up? It's like, oh my gosh, Angel Reese is there. I'm like, bro, you don't act like if you don't act normal, bro.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
Wait,
It
what
was
event
crazy.
was this? Tell me more about that.
It was like a network event, you could say.
Like here, like
The Wendell Carter Jr., the Center for the Magic, his family does like this foundation.
Yeah.
They raise money for like school programs.
Uh-huh.
So they were raising money for certain high schools like Oak Ridge and Evans and all that, and they had little groups come.
Yeah.
And with that, they just had us like certain companies that wanted to come by, like a bay and do the Top Golf and participate in like a spades tournament.
They
And
always
just-
doing a spades tournament, dude.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Yeah, like my dad, he went to All-Star Weekend one year, and his boy is like, I guess, connected with them,
Yeah.
and he got invited to D Wade's spades tournament.
Oh,
My
word.
dad got to see James Harden, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, that's tough.
He took photos with them. Well, not
That's
with them,
tough.
of them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can't really, in like that type of stuff, you can't just go up there and be like, yo, let me get a photo, because, like, they're there to relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. True. I mean, I ain't care, man. I almost gave Angelito a kiss if I had.
hey,
Hey, man.
Might as well.
Yeah, she hit him with the selfie on.
I mean, she did. I almost laughed at Zach, bro.
wait,
Hey, I almost, bro, yeah.
Selfie only.
Yeah, but like
it's 'cause you look almost probably taller than her. Huh?
She made her a little nervous.
Hey, no, but like I think what I want to assume is that she had that cast on her hand. And, like-
she's injured, right?
Yeah, she's injured, so I was like, she probably don't want to show that off right now. Because, probably down the line, I'm like, hey, I don't remember being injured, but okay.
Yeah. You should have been on Team Z with you and everything.
Yeah, what? Bro, it's like, imagine her that tall, bro. Imagine what's her name? Brittany Grinder?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Bro, I know she's tall. Brittany Grinder taller than her. Though. Imagine her, bro.
Grinder?
Brittany Grinder.
Dude.
Is it Grinder or Griner?
Grinder.
Grinder.
Yeah.
Oh.
You wanna tell him how you
Sorry, Grinder.
tell him how you sized up Wendell Carter too?
What?
What?
What? Bro, what's going on, man?
Hey, man. Let's just say, man. Wendell Carter was smooth. I actually like. He's just like a really chill guy, to be honest. But it was funny. Me and Martin really wasn't chasing him the whole time. But it was like, bro, we need to get a picture with him, and like connect with
Did
him.
you get a picture?
Yeah, we did, but it took a hard. It took a hard.
Where are these like athletes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendell
Wendell-
Carter,
he's-
Magic.
Yeah, he's the center for the
What were you connecting with? Like,
There was other people there.
yeah.
Like the Advent Health person was there. There was other people like head of the organization was there. There's a whole bunch of like people, but it's kind of hard when you don't really know them.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like you have to go out there and like figure out who they are on your
Yeah.
own and like talk business with them.
Oh,
But
business.
yeah, and after they had like the other bidding, they had like where you can bid
Like,
on
bid
the
like,
jerseys.
yeah, like sign stuff.
Yeah, and like they had some cool stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I almost put one in.
Nice.
I mean, it was like the lowest was what 250.
Yeah, it's the lowest starting was 250. So
Yeah.
that's what they do to raise money.
Yeah,
They
so it
get
was
like
nice.
they had like the whole Magic signed jerseys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's the whole
Was there like a
stuff.
signed Paulo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
there
a
was.
picture of it.
Yeah.
There's a sign.
There was.
And the
Y'all ain't put a bid?
hell, no, the Apollo one was starting 500.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. It was.
The cheapest one, it was like the player you can't even really name, but it's still on the Magic.
Oh, yeah.
They had a
It's not wacky,
they had a
but
Kobe signed like poster. The starting was also 500.
It was the Michael Jordan one.
Yeah, there was an MJ one.
Yeah.
There's a Muhammad Ali signed poster too.
Hey.
But those were like all starting 500 plus.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One dude basically bought everything.
Really?
Nobody really bid,
Yeah, nobody
Uh,
really did. Yeah.
but like one dude just went ahead and put everything. He put $50 over the starting for like everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what he did.
I mean, hey, that Paulo jersey could be
Put up
sold for
numbers.
more.
No, really, definitely.
No, that price is a steal, bro. Especially since it's not like one of those ones you just see online and it's like a fucking.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he just told his bro, probably after practice, you'll sign this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's what's up, though.
this is so much better than the other Legos we did. We did a Lego podcast one time.
It's
and
good. I sat
I
and
wanted
watched
it.
that one.
You watched that one?
Yeah, I did.
Hey,
I did. Watch
Are you
that.
serious?
Yeah, I was like, dang, yo, way out. It was definitely more than this. More complicated than this.
The only person I've heard watching one was Alex's mom.
Really?
Alex said he walked past her room and she was watching it. She was like almost
yeah,
done.
I just overheard my own voice. I was like,
Is this a dream?
what's going on here?
Mama, I made it.
Oh, I made it. So, Zach, question for you. Like, what would you say is like one of the best parts you've got? Best things you experience or like you would take back to Missouri?
From
From
here?
here? Yeah, from here.
Best
Not
parts,
this
like
one
what type of
Venezuelan
thing?
girl, right? She
Hey.
got it, right?
No, I think I met a lot of great connections, and like as I was like leaving, I mean, I like heard a lot of great things from like people I wouldn't have thought.
Right.
No, I just think like that's the thing about moving places where you don't know no one, that you meet these people that you would have never thought you would have met
Yeah.
on different sides of the country,
Yeah.
and then make a connection and then hope it like goes like lifetime,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
to say I know people from like overseas or like this part of the country. I mean, I feel like
So,
it's a cool concept.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, I think everywhere I go, I think it's the people.
So do you
Good
get
like it.
scared when you move over?
Um,
Now that you've done it
I mean-
4 times, I mean, it's probably like,
my first time, I get nervous for everything. Like even coming
Yeah.
here, like I just always have nerves. But I think that's the one thing that you have to overcome in order to like, I don't know, grow and like
real.
get where you
Yeah.
want to go.
Real.
yeah.
So, like, did you ever get like bored? Like when you
Bored.
first got here,
So, yeah.
because you didn't know nobody.
I get tired of beat by beat,
Yeah.
bro.
I got a detox now. No, I think it does get boring. And I don't think I met anyone that I hung out outside of work with until probably December, to be honest. Like
Oh, really?
very late.
Really?
Yeah,
What were you doing?
just making clothes, man.
That's it? Like just
Yeah.
hanging out at home.
Yeah, like on my days off, since like I had no energy like after work
Yeah.
to really like fully invest and like put in work
Yeah.
on like my clothing stuff, I would use my weekends and stuff to really hit on that.
Oh, nice.
Would you say you're like a homebody, or you like to be?
No, I like to be out. To be honest, I'm kind of a mix. Like being home and like by yourself is like relaxing and everything.
Yeah.
But like I do like to socialize and like be out with friends and like experience and try new things.
Yeah, that's very real. I feel that.
Yeah.
I was just stuck at home for like this entire week, going fucking insane. Like I was actually going fucking crazy.
For real?
Dude, I've been trying to keep myself like busy from not going insane.
That's why I think it would be like pretty fun to like move to a new spot, like a new place you've never been before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you could just walk outside and just literally explore.
Yeah.
You could do that here,
But alone though?
I
Alone?
mean,
I'm not gonna lie, like traveling alone, like whenever I do travel,
it feels like freeing.
like on a drive, like to go like place, like to move to Ohio, I stopped in a couple places. To move here, I stopped in a couple places. I'm not gonna lie, it's hella boring.
Really?
Yeah, because you have no one to talk to, like no one to like share like thoughts and like, oh look at this
Oh,
cool ass building, oh look at this.
That's
I
look
couldn't
at
imagine.
You know,
a long drive by yourself.
Hey,
Yeah, and then like
that's
even like
true.
exploring towns by yourself, like it's just boring. Like I think it'd be cool to like have someone
Yeah.
like where you could like share like thoughts and like
Yeah.
feelings with, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait, so where are you from originally? Are you from Missouri?
No, I'm from Kansas.
See, that's why I got so lost. Cause like, damn, he going back to Missouri. He going back to his hometown. But
Yeah, no.
Kansas.
Yeah, but I have like really my best friends live there who I went to Vegas with.
Yeah.
I met them. Who?
Best friends.
The two that I met. So whenever I moved to Missouri, I knew no one. And then my realtor, she introduced me to her neighbors, which were the same age as me, because I knew no one going in there.
Right.
So she introduced me to them, and then we like hit it off well. And then literally every single weekend, we would like do something new. There's probably like 100+ restaurants there. In Branson, we've probably eaten at 95% of them.
Holy.
Same with like all the experiences there. There's like a bunch of nature stuff. There's like a bunch of shows, like attractions. Like we've done
Yeah.
it all, man. We've hit all the resorts, every single bar in that town we've been to. Like that's exactly like why I'm coming here. I was like, damn, I don't really get to like experience that anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why like going back, I'm like, okay, here we go, round 2.
Yeah, hey, round 2. I'm back, baby. Hey. Dang. So Alex, like, you don't see yourself like you and Martin one day
What?
moving out together?
Hey man, you never know.
Like, you don't see that for yourself sometimes?
I feel like out of all my friends, he probably would be the only one I'd potentially have as a roommate.
But you're.
I wouldn't want to have a random guy either, because I feel like if they piss me off, it's like.
I had a random guy
Yeah.
3 years in a row in
Cause
college,
cause
man.
this is the thing. If I live by myself, I don't even want to think about that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cause the moment I tweak out and there's nobody to fucking talk to,
Yeah.
yeah, nah, that's a horrible idea.
that's-
Especially imagine I'm in another state and I gotta call you because I'm like tweaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, hell no.
Are you guys good about like keeping like contact with people long distance, like phone calls? And
Yeah,
stuff like that with
actually,
friends and
yeah.
family.
I don't know. I feel
feel
like
like-
I'm.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing that I lack, and the one thing that is gonna be a goal for me this year.
Oh,
Because
really?
I feel like I could go a year without talking to like my mom or
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
For real?
or like months, you know?
Would you say you're close with your mom?
Yeah, like when we were together, like growing up, like I never left her side.
Like, I was a
But
mommy
like moving
boy.
away now, it's like I don't know. I could just go on. I don't know. Like I feel like I don't need someone to like constantly like
To check
talk,
yeah,
check
talk
up
to-
on. Like
yeah.
I don't know. Which I hate it. I hate it because you're supposed to keep in touch with like your mom like
Yeah.
weekly or like monthly at least. You know.
Okay, I finished the shitty
But
construction
I think that's
Lego.
the one thing that's
Dang.
gonna be my goal
Okay.
this year. Same with friends. Like I feel like moving away from all these locations, like I sometimes lack reconnecting with people that I've connected really well with.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna. I lost a will.
Dang.
Do you like do you feel like it was a good year this last year?
Yeah, I thought it was a good year still. One thing I did that I testing.
Oh, there you go. You're good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say like this year, it wasn't like 100% like I'm like satisfied and like taking over the world with like my clothing stuff, uh, but I was able to do a fashion show, which
Yeah,
I
I
would've
remember the
never-
walk me through the runway. I remember that.
no, so like it was cool. So going into it, I was like hella nervous because I had no women's pieces made, and like predominantly I'd say like what was it, like 7, no, literally it was like 10 out of the 12 looks, no, 9 out of the 12 looks had to be women's looks. So like and only got like a 3-day heads up because I guess a bunch of designers dropped out, so they needed to fill the gaps. So I was like, I'll do it. And then I had to make stuff work, so I cropped some shirts, I shortened some pants, and then the day of, so I didn't have like time prior to the fashion show day to like do like fittings. I guess they do fittings like a week prior so that you could get the models like measurements, get them fitted, and then take the stuff home and alter it for a week. So I didn't have no time to do that, so I was hella nervous going in. But when I got there, all my stuff like fit perfectly on almost every model. I had to make a tiny alteration on like a pants, but literally I was chilling like a couple hours before, like sitting back watching the other designers like get ready and stuff like that. So it was a smooth experience. And then like all the models lined up, and then once the song hit, they hit the runway, and then like my logo and like, because it was a cool venue. It was like a venue. It was like half of the building was all lit up, like LED screen. Yeah, and then like seeing my logo there, hearing the music, the models walk out, all the people, like I literally felt like I was on a cloud. Like it was like a dream.
Really?
So I think that was definitely like hella motivation to like want to do more and like grow and like do shows like frequently now. So I think going back to Missouri, I'm definitely gonna look at like getting into more fashion shows, whether like even if I have to like fly, like pack a big suitcase, fly there, and then do a show, because I know that's what other designers do who I've met. Yeah.
Also,
so
you gotta, cause there's no loss in that. Never loss.
yeah, you get
You either learn something out of the way, you figure out like what I told myself. The first pop up shop we did, we succeeded, right? And then thinking about now going into these next ones, we want to do one a month for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
At least one a month. If we could do a month, we could do like 2 maybe, even better.
Yeah.
But like, even if we did fail that first one, let's say, from when I first started making clothes, I started this when I was 16. So it's like I've been learning the game more and more.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to stay away from like just making the trendy stuff and keeping it pushing. When you're trying to like sell a look or like giving what you're making a purpose.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's real tough.
100%.
But like, you just when you fail, it's not like, oh, it's over. No, it's you take in what you did, you reassess, and then you figure it out.
Yeah. And I feel like that's why most like businesses or like entrepreneurs aren't successful, is because they fail that one time or 2 times.
No,
and then they just give up on
failing.
general,
Failing sucks. It's trash.
Yeah.
It really is. It's trash. I had 2022 Black Friday. I remember that day because I was at work. I was working at Abercrombie Kids, and I remember I was during my shift. It was getting hectic as hell, and this one lady was like going off on me. And mind you, November 22 was a weird month for me, because 2020 that year I was working 2 jobs. I was working at SeaWorld and I was working at Abercrombie Kids. I got out of SeaWorld because I cursed somebody out.
Oh, damn.
And then, dude, it got in my face while I'm trying to explain some shit, cutting me off and all that. And I said something I shouldn't have said, and I was like, and I had a flashback. Like, why this lady was, come on, dude. Well, this lady's in my face, like screaming or whatever, and I'm like, damn, should I call her a bitch or not?
It's a reasonable crash.
Yeah, so I didn't call her a bitch. I just, you know what I'm saying? I stuck to the script.
Yeah.
I peacefully went to the bathroom after to take a little breath, and I checked my phone, and I got 30 emails from Shopify. And that day alone, it was like 1,700 in sales.
Oh, nice.
So that day, I'm like, damn, what the hell?
Yeah.
Such I tried the entirety of 2023 to recreate that,
Yeah.
and that's where I messed up. I was trying to recreate that one moment, but and so stuck in trying to recreate it, I didn't try advancing or changing it up.
Gotcha.
Instead of looking at it, reassessing, and like realizing what I did this time compared to the other times, I was kind of just like trying to see that was like the method. Like if that was the magical fucking way to get 1,700 sales a day.
Yeah.
But no, it was just a successful Black Friday campaign specific to Black Friday.
Yeah.
Because so obviously, like when you're going to over specific marketing, when you're going to do a singular day or Christmas or something like that, that's different to the rest of the year. You got to do that.
Everything.
You got to do that a certain way compared to everything else. You have to adapt. If you don't adapt, it's done. If you don't reassess, try again, it's done.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Well, and your campaign, you ran it on like social media.
That one
sites?
was like the best meta ads I've ever ran in my life.
Instagram.
Isn't it nice whenever you see like a cell come from like a different state that
Yeah.
like I remember my first
Yeah.
out of state one was like in like New York or something. I was like, dang, it's like people are buying your stuff that you wouldn't even like have known or like
Yeah.
that you don't even know either.
Wasn't like the lady who like kept buying the most? Wasn't she in Cali?
California.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, she bought it was crazy. One time I was chilling. I was at Alex's and she had a cart. She bought like she spent like 340.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I saw that it gave me the details because I had just got like the upgraded Shopify package or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I got all the details, it was like her sixth order. So she already had like the customer profile. She was on the email marketing, everything.
Yeah, nice, man.
I feel like email marketing is also like,
Dude, that shit be getting people, bro.
It-
Mines?
it's good and all, but like it's filled with so many scams that they don't even fuck with it anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's like, dude, I don't want you emailing me every day.
Yeah. And then eventually you get like you block it out or like you just
But I ain't gonna lie. I remember. Let me
I
tell y'all.
gotten got by it.
Oh, let me tell y'all something. I hated on Shein for 3 years.
Shein
I
is
talked
crazy.
so much shit about Shein, right? And then I went on Shein one time and it was like 60% off your first order. I was like, cap,
That's how they get you.
cap,
Dude,
cap.
That's how they get you.
Shein sometimes seems too good to be
Dude,
true.
minus 120 instantly, bro. I'm talking about. No, it wasn't even a full hour. I went from talking shit about Shein to
Multiple orders.
no.
Hey,
Multiple, definitely
Whole
not.
closet.
like you had those kids working.
Fact.
The Chinese factory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
And that's yeah. I try to avoid shopping at like big big retailers and stuff like that, like Temu and like Fashion. Is Fashion Nova the same in the same boat? Like with like
I
those
guess.
type
Same
of
family.
Fashion Nova is like
Yeah.
scam central.
Oh my.
That's why I think
But-
they sponsor all the OnlyFans girls, dude.
yeah.
Hey, they business
Hey,
booming
man.
for them. It's crazy that y'all bring it up. I was talking to this one guy. He has like a brand too. He got a brand going on, and I don't know. I don't know if you could you guys talking about you just never know who you could find or like who
Yeah.
could buy your stuff. I guess he like his website, people buy it off of it all the time. But I guess his friend took a picture of it. His friend found this girl like on Tinder.
Mm.
And after on her profile was like his brand on there, like she
Oh,
was
nice.
repping it.
Yeah.
I think it was a shirt or a hat, either one of those.
Yeah.
After I was like, and after he showed me, he's like, bro, look what my friend sent me. He found this girl on Tinder and she was repping his brand. I was like, bro, that's like
Wow.
it was so random. And
Yeah.
stuff. And it kind of goes off. You remember when you met that guy in the gym?
No, dude.
So, like-
that was the craziest thing because
Yeah.
2024 I wasn't really into clothes as much because I had a lot of like personal responsibilities to take care of.
Mhm.
Like 2023 I left college because I couldn't pay it. 2023 was just a weird year, but 2024 like I wanted to learn more about clothes itself. Like that's why I started sewing. I started doing all this stuff by hand, and then I wanted to find like a purpose or something behind it that I could give it.
Right.
Like I don't know, I didn't have the same spark I did all 2022 and 2023. Like the spark was just kind of gone. And then I was in the sauna with my boy Jamani, and me and G Man were talking, and G-Man stops and he points at this dude that's just in the sauna with us. I don't know him. He's a complete stranger. I'm just there because the thing is, with me and G-Man in the sauna, we get like a whole sauna conversation every single time.
Yeah.
I've had some of the best conversations in my life in these last like couple weeks, just literally in the sauna at the gym.
Hey.
But yeah, and G-Man points at this dude. This dude's wearing my shorts, and it's not like just the regular shorts. It was like 2022, like the first shorts I ever made.
Crazy.
Dang.
Random dude is wearing my shorts. I'm like, damn.
Is that the one that you sold at Milk Mart?
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I seen when he was wearing my shorts, and I froze up. I was like, damn, dude, damn. It was like a sign from God, like telling me to look into this again.
Yeah.
And to like do it a different way, and that's when I started. That's when the idea with the charities came to mind. Because I've always wanted to raise money. Like I always wanted to be like a nonprofit, like philanthropist kind of guy. But that space is so difficult. It's so weird. I don't really understand it. But I kind of get the idea behind raising money through selling like a product or something like that.
Right.
So that's how we're raising money through clothes. So we're
Nice.
gonna be doing the charity work.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, that was crazy as hell. But no, I in the sauna, I've ended up in some crazy conversations. This one guy was breaking down to me how he didn't pay taxes for like 24 years.
Oh, okay.
Taxes? Nice.
Yeah, no, he's like 50. He has
Bro,
kids.
Damn.
Hasn't hasn't paid taxes in like 20 something years. And he was very open about it. He was like, "Yeah, man, I haven't paid taxes since like '92."
Like he would just like avoid it, or he knows like loopholes.
He knows a bunch of loopholes, and it turned into a 20-minute conversation about the government.
Hey.
Yeah.
How he was running the check on with unemployment for like a while.
Back on.
Yeah, you got the EBT Deluxe.
Yeah,
Watch out.
he has like the highest membership for food stamps.
Hey, okay.
Holy.
EBT boss.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice, man. But yeah, I'm happy for you. Like you've now like continuing to grow and continue to put like stuff together.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, it's been helping. I ain't gonna lie. It's like something. Not. It's not just something to do because that's not what it is.
Yeah.
Like when you go into this, if you think it's just something to do, it's
Yeah.
just
No, I feel you.
good though.
And you got a good support system around you most of the time.
Yeah, no. Well, the dickhead helps pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
No, I've seen him model some.
Hey, man. I'll be there.
That boy
sometimes.
clean. That boy clean. Mr. Clean.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we took. We
The friggin' I remember, speaking of EBT, my uncle, he had a so-called plug for like ribeyes. I'm to find out that would go in and buy ribeyes and sell it to him for like $40.
Dang.
love it.
And then she got beat up one day and never talked to him again.
Sick.
She got the wrong pound or the wrong
You
package.
know,
of ribs,
can
man.
can we
On
talk
me.
about that too? How you have an uncle that traps out eggs?
Hey, I mean, he's on method.
Yeah. So I was at Sim's house one time. God knows for what purpose. But one of his uncles was there and he was telling us how he bought chickens.
Okay.
Like actual
Like
chicken.
literal
Yeah.
chickens, has them at some dude's farm, and he sells eggs.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he makes a good living off it, or like makes good like money from it.
It's like an extra like $1,000 or something a month.
Nice.
Something like that.
Out of just selling eggs, and he
Yeah.
never has to buy eggs again.
Dang.
Is that the same guy that works at that one place? He works at somewhere rich, right? Like Shaq be pulling up.
See, when you bring you've given so little detail, he's thinking like, oh, which rich uncle?
Stop. Let's not
Hey.
even say all that.
Hey, but you told me like he meant like
You think he's
he
talking
works
about?
like at a like
I think he's thinking about
not
Alvin.
not like events, maybe a restaurant.
I think he's
something
thinking
like
about
that.
Alvin.
You brought that up. He met someone famous. I don't know. Probably I don't know. You just
know, the-
mentioned.
Restaurant, Evermore.
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, my uncle. Yeah.
That's the same guy.
No, different uncle.
Oh,
No, that one
You
is
got them
he's a
lined
chef.
up. Yeah, chef.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
and
chef.
he cooks for like the NBA teams.
Yeah. I remember you said that.
now, yeah,
Yeah,
He's the head of culinaries.
Yeah.
Dang, your family wrapped around hotels, man.
Hey,
I'll tell
If
you.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, hey, real. So like Zach, so like coming out of college, like what was, or like even before college, like what was your like your dream job?
Dream job.
Like, what
That's
was, like,
tough.
Or like not what was your like your dream like
I don't think I really had
Yeah, a
one,
degree.
honestly. Yeah. Marketing, business marketing. Um, but like growing up, like all my life, was playing like sports. I was heavily involved with sports.
real.
What
What sports did you play?
I played. Main ones was football and basketball.
Okay.
Growing up, I played baseball, and then I stopped that freshman year of high school. And then soccer. Growing up until middle school, I wrestled. I did track. But yeah, my main ones were football and basketball.
I knew you were an athlete to some extent.
Yeah.
I knew. You
Um,
still have like the athlete like look to you.
Yeah, and we be hooping at work too, man.
Hey,
We
hey,
we
hey,
be tearing that lawn up.
Hey.
Hey, it's a good thing you're no longer unemployed, so you can say that.
Yeah.
Hey.
man.
Nah, we used to hoop for real.
No, yeah, hey.
No, but yeah, growing up, I was heavily involved with sports. Like I wanted to eventually play like college ball.
Yeah.
So like I had a mindset of like just sports. Like I had like no like dream job or career. And then when I tore my ACL
You tore your
in high
ACL,
school,
bro?
yeah, it was like
I
my
remember you telling me
third. It was the third football game. So that like kind of like
Dang.
ended that all.
What position did you play?
I played linebacker and
Dang.
I was kind of all over the place.
I'm there. When you need me, I'm there.
Yeah, I could literally do anything. And then yeah, tore my ACL, and then it was kind of like, what the hell happens now, you know?
What do I do?
So I just went to community college, and then one of my best friends, hometown best friends, wanted to go to Kansas State University, so I was like, might as well go with him, tag
Might as
along,
well.
and then went there. Just picked a degree. Originally, I wanted to do like architect because I feel like
That's what my brother did.
yeah, so I wanted to do that, but then the community college academic advisor, she said like it requires a lot of math, and I hated math. So I was like, yeah, just stick with the business degree.
Right.
Did that, and when I got to the university, there was like a bunch of architect majors that like I met, and they require literally like what 2 levels of math, like algebra 3 or something like that, and I'm over here taking like calculus and stuff like that for
Yeah.
like business.
Yeah, dang.
Business cow.
Yeah, so I was a little mad when I found that out because like I could have been doing that the whole time.
Right.
But even I want to do something like the creative field, whether it's like visual, like obviously like now that I'm making clothes, like
Yeah.
now my route is like it's either fashion design or like bust, you know.
Yeah.
So
real.
I mean, yeah, something creative. I feel like I'm a very creative person when it comes to like visual or graphics or just
Stuff.
textiles and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Honestly, even thinking past business, I feel like your skill set would be great, even at, like a higher company job.
yeah,
I feel like somebody
I
would
was
listen.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say like this might seem like pretty obvious like of an answer, but if you had to pick, like if you could work for like let's say Louis Vuitton, right, and be like their head, like I don't know what the
Designer or
position's
whatever.
called,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
their head designer that they go
Creative
to, they're like,
director.
yeah,
Creative
like,
director.
what do you think of this, this project we're putting out?
yeah. Would I do that? You said?
Would you do it?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Or
would-
like just keep your own.
I
Yeah.
would do that, and then obviously,
try
like
to
I think a
learn from
bunch
it?
of that's literally why, like just to try to learn like the whole industry
Right.
and like how, because I don't I've you didn't go to school for like clothing or anything. I didn't go to school.
I didn't go to
It's just
school
like
for
literally
shit.
like YouTube. So like being able to like learn from
Facts.
people that have went to school and stuff like that would be cool. I think that open up the world of this industry. So definitely do that, and then do that for like so many years, and then break off. And I don't know if other designers probably already do that. Like they hop in with already established brands, and then eventually
right.
go off to do their own thing. Once they like grow and
sure
develop the
there's
skills.
That's how I feel
Um,
like when people make those shoes, like I hear like Jalen Brown making his own shoes, or like people like special. I'm like, since when they're making shoes? But like you said, they've been put in positions. Where,
Yeah.
Okay, I see how it goes. Now let me create my own.
Yeah, and they got the funds obviously, like
Yeah,
to like
facts,
start
facts,
doing
facts.
like whatever they want to do in life.
Right.
But yeah, man. I
Right.
think as of right now, career wise, I just don't see myself working for like someone like or in hospitality for like 10 years from now, Like I don't want to
Yeah.
be working. I don't want someone else dictating my schedule and like when I want a day off, you know?
So you
That's a
want to be
perfect
like your
example how
own
I
boss?
Yeah, huh?
Be like your
Basically,
own
yeah. Like I want to like
boss.
be able to like, ooh, if my family wants to do something
Well,
out of town,
time to
then
go.
yeah,
Yeah.
pack the bags. Like I don't want to have to like, hey
Worry
boss,
about
can
that.
you let me off for
Can I get these
5
days
days?
off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
I get it
get denied.
approved?
Yeah, like
And you gotta
I just
ask,
think,
for PTO.
yeah,
Yeah, PTO is another thing. Yeah.
yeah. I just think that that's a sucky way of living.
Yeah.
Just as a human in general, you know.
No, trust me, I feel that way. That's
Yeah.
what I would be having these conversations with my brothers all the time, and then sometimes with them, like, bro, like my mom, she's like a mosquito in my ear. She always tells me, she's like, don't work for the people, don't work for people. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, don't care about losing you, cause
Yeah.
like you're just working for them, like that's why I'm not trying to worry about like calling out, like like, bro, it's
Yeah.
not the end of the world, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
you know, but like they don't want me to like working for other people because you're just making them win. You know,
Yeah.
like, win on your own, make your own path. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, like I want to wake up and not worry about a thing. Like, do I feel like work? I could not feel like working today.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Be
yeah.
like,
Like-
I'm not going in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not going in.
yeah.
Like in your, it's not gonna affect you, you know.
Yeah.
And like you said, like creating your own schedule, like worried about I don't know if I'm gonna get it off, or like I don't know, like
Yeah.
you determine it and stuff. But like
Yeah.
there's other, like you said, like the connection and the right people at the right time and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I've missed out on so many like fun opportunities because I've been in this industry and like had like worked for someone.
yeah,
Like
I
I've
got
missed out on like celebrations, like with like friend gatherings or like
Right.
even like funerals and like not I haven't had anybody immediate like pass away,
Yeah.
like thank God yet. But like distance like uncles and stuff like that, like that have passed, like it's hard to like ask and like request time, especially like in hospitality.
Yeah.
Like I know I'd probably get off, but like if it becomes like a frequent thing, like you get shamed for it and
Yeah.
stuff.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
yeah, I
You
just
don't know what
would,
life
like,
hits you, man.
yeah, man.
That's real.
Nobody's understanding anymore.
The what?
Like
bro?
it's not even like asking for sympathy, but it's like this. Come on, just
Yeah,
Yeah.
Need my one day, man.
yeah. Like
yeah, yeah.
the
Literally.
thing is, my problem is that I've noticed when you're working, it's like when the one day you finally need a replacement, and there's no replacement.
Yeah,
That's real.
And it's like, dude, it's like I remember being told like, oh no, there's nobody else. There's a list of 30 fucking people. What do you mean there's nobody else? I can name 30 motherfuckers that can come fill in for me. What are you talking
Pull
about?
someone off the street, too. There's probably 50 applications like sitting in HR's desk.
Nah, real,
Dude, I remember that shit at fucking
Real.
at SeaWorld. They were like, yeah, man, I don't think anybody could. What the fuck do you mean nobody can? We're a department of 60 motherfuckers. What do you mean?
That's crazy. That's true.
Mind you, we're 60 people of 4 different sides of the fucking park. You can find somebody.
Yeah, literally, no.
It's like it's a one day thing, right? But it's like, okay, I know right now, if you let me post as a shift, it'll be picked up in like an hour. They're like, nah, man, like what the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
There's multiple things that piss me off. I'm a horrible employee. Like I've like
Oh, we know, buddy.
come on, dude. Listen, like performance wise, I do jobs where it's like I'll do the task and keep it pushing.
Not real.
I try to like always do more, like, you know, just not be a dickhead and be like lazying around or whatever. But like when it comes to employment and quitting, it's like I've put my 2 weeks in once out of 8 jobs I've had. Everybody,
It's been fired.
come on, dude. Everybody else, either they walked me out or I walked out on them.
Guys.
Hey, so you have a record of this, huh?
Dude,
I need to end off with a banger, man.
No, the first 3 I walked out, Burlington, I was like, yeah, deuces, y'all be alright. SeaWorld, they were like, okay, so you have 2, like my manager before taking me to where the other managers, he was like, you got 2
We
options.
could walk out or we could walk.
Yeah, we could.
Damn.
They're like, yeah, you could either walk out now or I take you to this office. They're gonna talk to you and then try to like be nice, and then they walk you out, or you can save the extra hour you're not gonna get paid for. And I was like, yeah, my man. Dapped him up, give him my ID, clocked out, got the fuck up on out of there, never went back.
That's crazy.
And Burlington, I was supposed to get renewed seasonal. They told me that the day before I walked out, they were like, yeah, man, like you're gonna be full like part time here, not seasonal. I was like, oh, okay. The fuck makes you think I want to be for part time, dude? Yeah, dude, they were paying 10 when everybody else was paying 13.
Damn.
Yeah, because like these last couple years, the average job pay went from like obviously you're a junior in high school too. It's like $12 an hour, junior in high school. It's
Yeah.
Ooh, like I'm a millionaire.
Dude,
Hey.
when you get
I look
100,
back on those checks and I'm like, bro,
one
that's
nine,
chump change, bro.
190, but
I was only working weekends and getting paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was looking at $200 checks. Thinking,
Hey,
man, I'm the man.
Hey, put on me tonight, man.
A $200 check now. I didn't work at all. I worked maybe one day.
I ain't gonna lie. If I got a $200 check now, I might tweak out.
That would be crazy. Man.
I'm not. No, I would tweak the
Dude,
fuck out.
in high school, bro. I only worked one job in high school.
Me too.
Come on, dude.
Just SeaWorld.
As a
Home
dickhead.
Depot.
Home Depot, man.
Home Depot, man.
The old head.
Hey, I literally was, but with the old
You know what's
head.
crazy? They have like
SeaWorld was
a.
old heads too. A lot.
And this is what, your second and third job?
This will be my second.
Dang.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I spent like 2.5 years at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all spend time at jobs.
I don't know. I just they showed me love, man. I used to like pick up days and hours.
I can't.
I
You
used to
see,
be like, bro,
damn, dude,
I
everybody
think
treats you so good.
Listen,
bro.
like I've never had that.
Yeah, bro. The
I never got
moment,
treated like that.
no, the moment, like I take disrespect. I like partially take disrespect, but my mama taught me not to take no disrespect.
But I just have a hard time of just getting too comfortable. That's one thing about me. I get too comfortable, and like I dodge the opportunities. That's one thing I
Yeah,
regret.
like the Abercrombie, they treated me so good. I had to put my 2 weeks in, and it kind of
Wow.
it hurt my pride to like go and say that instead of just like, yeah, I'm
Hey.
done. But I was gonna tell her that, but then like I tried to tell it to like my like direct supervisor instead of like the store manager, and I was like, yeah, I gotta put my 2 weeks in.
Crazy.
And yeah, and it was like I actually felt kind of bad leaving because they were cool as shit.
You get a little toasty in here?
Cooking
I'm
up?
sweaty, man.
Where's the secretaries at?
Water.
Hey,
Bottle service.
hey, I'm me. Hey.
Bruh. Are we serious?
Yeah, I guess. Like I forgot. I guess there was somebody I completely forgot about.
Wait, so what are you doing now, Martin, for work?
Me, yeah, this part can't go on the TikTok. I'm parking cars.
Sell
Oh.
drugs.
I think I remember someone told me that. Like, that's what you're doing. I mean, it's something.
No,
good
the money.
It's
the-
good money
listen,
too. Like you get
His
good tips
wallet
and
is
stuff.
bigger than
Yeah.
it's like a brick in his back
Some
pocket.
Yeah.
some weeks are really good. Some weeks are not so
Hey.
good.
Hey.
The inconsistency I can't really deal with.
Yeah.
But I'm moving into other areas. So because I'm moving into other areas, that'll be like just a thing for maybe another couple weeks
Nice.
while I figure everything else out after. We're all in real estate, so we're finishing. We're getting into that, and then stepping your foot in there. And I want to work somewhere where I could peacefully make money,
Yeah.
while focusing on my personal projects.
Yeah.
Valet is really time inconvenient
Gotcha.
in that sense, because like you work at 5 p.m.
Ah,
It's like I'd rather work.
peak.
I'd rather open, work 7 to 3, get up on out of there, have the rest of my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's nice.
Not because then you leave, you work 5 to 9, you make whatever amount of money. You made enough out of a shift double the length, but now your day ends at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Unless for whatever reason you're a productive motherfucker and then your day ends at 9. No, I'm a slow starter. It's so like the engine gotta start, and then I don't get into like third gear, so I'm already on the highway.
Wow.
I-4.
But yeah, no, it's been an interesting set of months.
Okay.
A lot of weird things, good and bad. Not all bad. Definitely a lot of great things. But
It's crazy because I went to church this past Sunday. Well, yesterday. And it's crazy. I thought about you. I was about to call you, but I got caught up and like I was like, Martin probably don't want to hear this right now. I don't know what you do on Sundays, but and now we're on it. It kind of reflects on y'all. But it was talking about like we all go through things and stuff like that. Like we all go through stuff like you probably came here you know, expecting something, and after everything, well, things went left,
Yeah.
or like, you know, just expecting things and stuff like that. We all go through trials, and like, bro, why did I go through that? Or like, why am I going through this right now? Like,
Yeah.
and it may look bad on us right now, or like we're going through something good, you know? I don't know, like, doing something good, and after we think it's good right now, but later on, you know, like we all go through these things, and it's like everything's gonna happen for a reason, and like we won't realize it. The thing that sucks about it is like we won't realize it now, but like later on. Cause I've had like conversation with myself, especially after graduating in May. It's like, dang man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I applied to like 6 or 7 jobs, but like they're all like manager jobs or like higher jobs.
Yeah.
Cause as soon as I graduated, I added it to my resume. I'm like, man, there's no reason they're gonna deny me.
Yeah.
And after like all of them denied me, like all of them, I was like, dang, but I thought like I was the bigger in grade. I'm
Yeah.
like, no one's stopping me. But like now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, who did I think I was at the moment? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're going through this like his situation. I'm like, dang, bro, who would have thought he would have gone through that and stuff like that? And like you coming down here, I'm like, he doesn't have to leave now. Like the party's just getting started.
Yeah.
Why is he leaving now
For
and
real.
stuff? And like it can even go with like relationship or friends. Like I don't know, down the road, God forbid we split up. It's like, dang, I took a couple lessons, but like, you know, like life must go on at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Gotta keep it pushing.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, like he was preaching about it. He was like, bro, like we get caught up, like, oh man, I did this mistake. Like it's okay, like we're living through it. Like it's what you do. Like what did you learn from it? You know, like that's what I was been. It's crazy that we talked about this. Like it's like from the jobs like we had now, or like the friend group we have now, or like what we're gonna have. Like who knows?
Yeah, that's literally like that's what life is, like trial and error basically. And then down the road, I mean, the people you meet and the experience you have are 100% makes who you are. You know, like I know you now. I move away 10 years later. You could be doing something that would benefit me or like benefit each other. You know, so it's all gonna circle back eventually. And yeah, that's just life, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's also the
cool
way
thing.
you react to things. I feel like
Definitely.
when like I feel like one of the biggest things I've learned, especially being around combat sports and the type of people I've met in it.
Killer, huh?
I'm not, but I've met some killers, especially like doing jiu-jitsu. I've met some dudes that like damn near put my arm in 4 different places when it's supposed to be in one. And those dudes are so chill, down to earth, most down to earth people. I feel like people that really know how to fight are really down to earth. Like I remember one of my first Muay Thai sessions. I was like, damn, dude, I fucking suck because I couldn't do I wasn't flexible enough to do some of the things I wanted to do because after I stopped playing basketball, I didn't really stretch as much and all that.
Yeah.
But then he was like, nah, man, like do this and that. It's like, and he would hype me up. He'd be like, he was actually guiding me through everything, being real nice. Same thing with when I got into jiu-jitsu. It was a guy. He was a purple belt. It was my first time going there. The instructor barely speaks English, and he's like, he was breaking everything down for me. Yeah, he was breaking everything down for me. Mind you, this guy could beat the living shit out of me. Both of these people can, but. Like, and the guy from Muay Thai, like, I got to sit down with him more, and he was like, yeah, man, there's no reason to be angry.
Yeah.
He was like, I do this because it's fun. Like, this is really relaxing to me. But there's no reason to fight, ever. Yeah. Right? Like, you can go and schedule a fight. That he does. He fights professional Muay Thai. But, like, he does that out of, like, the enjoyment of the actual sport itself. Bring some money, and he just does it. But he was like, yeah, there's no reason to fight out of wanting to, like, out of, like, the anger, right? There's no reason to be angry ever. I was like, damn.
No, I agree with that. I've never been in a fight in my entire life. I know people who've been in, like, multiple. Have you guys?
I got some scars. I've been messed up a couple times.
But it's,
Oh, yeah.
I
was an ignorant kid, man.
Yeah.
I've
I
never.
mean, as a kid, I guess as a kid, like, elementary school, like, on the playground, and, like, we used to, like, fight like second graders versus like 4th graders, but I don't really count that as like actually like going out of your way to like be angry and like fight someone.
Not like at like 12, 13, I was.
I just never gotten that mad.
For real? You
Me
never crashed
neither.
out? Oh, yeah, I forgot you did.
I'm not a crash out type of
You're
man.
not a
All right, come on, dude.
Nah, for real,
What are you trying to say about me?
Play the clips.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, there's clips, of this, brother. There's photos and clips.
Hey.
That brother's
That's
room is
crazy.
cooked.
Never crashed out, man.
His
That's
room was
crazy. No,
Yeah.
I don't see no point in that.
Yeah. And then you can mess up, this masterpiece.
Hey,
Come on, man.
Hey, real man. That shit is
It's not worth risking that for life.
Nah, real man. That's real. That's real.
No, yeah, man. It was actually crazy you brought that up. There was I was like tweaking out. I'm not gonna lie, at work, and then I was like kind of calming down. I called my pops. I told him how I was feeling, and he like guided me through it.
Oh, come get me right now, man.
my
Switch, man.
yeah, my pops was like, man, just calm down. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Like, just calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, let me calm down. But I remember I kept like talking to people, and all these people were like lined up. It felt like they were lined up for me. And it's like funny because it says multiple times like God will speak to you through people.
True.
It's like you'll have these conversations, and they're all meant to happen.
Yeah.
And I had multiple different conversations that were going in the same direction, and I was like, damn. And it was the last one. It was a job interview, and she was like, yeah, you're not qualified for this job, and I knew that already. But then she like talked to me. She's like, but I want you to realize that your purpose is bigger than this. And I was like, damn. Like, what do you mean by that? And she was like, well, in the Bible it says live like Jesus. Right? That was the point of walking down the life of Jesus. Because the point is live like Jesus. It makes like a good human being.
Great image of him.
Yeah. Live in Jesus' image, yeah. And she was like, and that's what you're doing. So you're in the right direction. And I remember I was Googling a bunch of stuff because I kept seeing like numbers that kept popping up. And I was like, damn, am I tweaking out or what? Because like it started with the receipt. The receipt was the number. And I was like, okay. And then I went to Wawa. My order was the same number.
That's crazy.
I got another receipt. It was that same number. Turns out my card, it's the same number.
No,
was
that's
like,
Hey,
damn.
he was like
So,
had a
yeah.
whole whiteboard.
Yeah, no, so I was like, I started tweaking. I'm like, I was like, yo, this again. And I Googled it, and it said somewhere is shift your focus.
Mhm.
That's what it says. Shift your focus.
You are focusing on numbers. You need to stop. That's what it was saying.
Nah, man, it was like it
Hey.
said shift your focus. So I was like, damn. So this number is lined up with all these people. It's like, damn, shift your focus.
He's like, hit the blackjack table. You use those numbers
Hey,
for
real, hey,
count
Lotto.
cards.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, so
$1
I just felt like I was in the wrong. I was mentally in the wrong. I was heading in the wrong direction mentally.
Yeah.
So I had a lot to fix up.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
crazy, man. Like, yeah, you just never know. You never know. That's like kind of goes off like connection. Like you never know, man. You might find this one person like, hey, let me come sign you.
Yeah,
Like what, man? It's probably someone you met at the gas station,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Pumping gas.
I
That's
felt
crazy.
it was that. No, I feel like I was being. I feel like I feel like I've been guided lately.
Yeah,
It feels great.
That's good. That's good.
Completely unrelated, but before I forget, can
No,
you
no,
give
no.
us the ear pierce story?
Oh yeah. So
VVS diamonds on your ear. boy.
Hey,
Nah,
That's
nah,
right.
nah, nah, nah. I haven't got them yet. I haven't got them yet.
Hey,
I haven't
man.
gotten them. But nah, it all happened because of funny enough, a bet.
Yeah.
It was
Gambling.
dude.
Gambling.
It was so it was one of my friends. It was her birthday, and a couple of us are there. We decided to go bowling. Bowling was never in the plans. It was because the mini golf was gonna take too long.
Okay.
Right, so we were like, all right, let's go bowling in the meantime, and then we could do mini golf after. So we pulled to the bowling. Right, we're playing. My boy's playing like garbage. Like he's like maybe hitting 3 pins on a good roll. Like,
Hey.
he's playing horrible.
Hey.
I'm like, he decides to ask me, Alex, if I get a strike on this one, we have to get our ears pierced tonight. Because we would talk about it, but never really go through with it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, easy, let's do it. This
hit
man
us
on
with it.
video. It's on video.
I seen the video.
He proceeds to roll a
seen the-
strike.
That
I
he
did the
got
video.
played, man.
Yeah,
He got
yeah,
played.
He rolls a strike.
Yeah, that was some sick work. I'm
Right?
not gonna lie.
So then right after that, I was like, okay, what the hell?
His
So then
stomach
I was
dropped.
like, all right, time to double down. If I roll either a 9 or a strike, right, this next one, we'll get him for sure. I roll, boom, knock down
Strike?
8,
Oh.
right? And then the last 2 were in the corners. So I just roll it, boom, knock one down to hit the 9.
For real?
Yep.
Dang.
So then it was
Dang.
for sure at that point. The night keeps going on. It's not brought up again, right? So low key in my mind, I was thinking, okay, maybe they forgot
I'm
about
off the
it.
hook.
Like,
I'm off
right?
the hook.
We go to dinner, all that stuff. Nobody's talking about it. Right after dinner, yo, so y'all getting your ears pierced or what? So we end up going to like this rooftop
Who
bar.
brought it up? You gotta switch them down.
I think it was actually the birthday girl who brought it up.
That's crazy.
Can't buck that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, last straw. We're gonna ask Siri heads or tails. If it's heads, we do it. If it's tails, we don't. Flipped it. Heads.
Yeah, it was.
And lo and behold, there was a tattoo shop 2 minutes away.
Hey,
Yeah.
it was meant to
That'd
be,
be
man.
Walked
Meant to be.
downstairs, walked across
Yeah.
the street, walked in, signed all the paperwork, and boom.
That's crazy.
Meant to be, man.
She just walked home with them.
Yeah, I literally just went home with them
Did you,
at like 2 a.m.
yeah, bro. Did you tell your parents before?
No,
He
Yeah.
doesn't tell his
I
parents
just
anything.
showed up.
I did the same
Literally-
thing, but like when he got
the
his
next morning.
chest tattoo, he just got home. He's like, "Hey, look."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
I
were,
just showed my dad. I was like, hey.
you was telling your you was like, if I tell them, like, if you tell them before, then like, if you just do it,
What can they say?
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
already done.
Yeah, it's already done.
Dude,
There's
my-
no going back.
My
Yeah,
heart
no,
was
my
my heart
parents
was in
already
my
knew.
ass.
That I wanted it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
tattoos, piercings, like, they don't really care as long as nothing, like, of course, like the obvious stuff. Like, they get, like, no demonic stuff on
My
it.
my heart was in my ass when I got home. Like,
Wait,
I
from
was,
what?
When I
Piercing?
showed them my tat, it was like,
Oh.
damn.
For real?
I have one they've never seen.
Oh, for real?
Or-
My cousin have one. Like, she has one, like, right on her back, or, like, she was like, yeah, make sure my parents never see this, bro.
Dang.
Like,
Mind you, it's the outline of the literal.
when did you get your first one?
It was New Year's 2023, 30th. I was like, hey, mom. I showed her and she was like, what the fuck?
I think my first tattoo, my mom went with me.
Really?
Yeah, but it's her Roman numerals right here, like her birth year.
Mm.
Yeah, see, if I told my mom I wanted that, she'd spit in my fucking face.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real. That's real.
My mom's not a tattoo person
That's
at all.
crazy.
That's true.
She held her hand while he was doing it. She's like, it's okay.
I think so. To be honest, maybe.
How old were you?
19, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you're only doing one arm?
I mean, as of right
gonna
now,
say,
they're
you gonna finish
expensive,
it, or-
man. I don't have. I
Shit
don't
did
have.
not cheap, dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
But
They
they didn't
could-
like the plans.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like the half
half?
sleeve. Yeah. But like once I start getting like more money,
Yeah.
there's a chance. There's a chance. It's just right now, like all my funds are going towards my business and stuff like that.
Hey,
So
you'd be like this guy. He said as soon as he hits 1 million in his bank account, he's getting a face tat. So,
Really?
yeah.
Make that is crazy.
yeah, I don't think I
that's-
could ever
You're
do
gonna
that.
face that with, like a tear.
That's still
Yeah,
a
but there's a
maybe.
body for that.
That's still a maybe. I would love to, but it's
Hey man, them
I always
tattoos be
said-
crazy.
I always said I wanted to get smile below my eye.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
You don't have to get like teeth, lips,
Teeth.
ears.
No,
Dude.
maybe I'd get one like on the neck, like I
You
don't know,
know,
in this area,
realistically,
maybe.
I don't think I would ever do it.
Yeah.
It ruins the shit out of your face.
Oh yeah.
But
Remember
maybe yeah.
that
I don't know.
Christian?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh, his.
bro, remember he messed. his
Yeah,
parents
yeah.
messed him
What?
up, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, no
Yeah,
cat
bro.
too though.
Yeah.
Pulling up to church with a face tat.
No, that's.
Hey,
Hey,
Get
they
your
say
life
come
around.
as you are though.
Yeah.
They say come as you are, bro.
Yeah,
So,
man.
bro,
Yeah,
I've seen
man.
people pull up with like full sleeves.
just vibe. I thought just vibe, bro. Just vibe.
Yeah, it's
Sleeve,
definitely.
No, sleeve.
Sleeves.
I just
Both.
feel like
What? A
Seen a
pastor?
dude pull up to church both sleeves.
Uh,
I mean, I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I'm eventually gonna get mine.
Come
But-
as you are.
but-
man.
It
My
should be fine,
excuse-
right? Like, what's the problem?
Bro,
Like, do
it's just
churches
like-
make it?
There's a debatable scripture that's like
Yeah.
against it,
Ah.
but multiple people have said like
It's just like demonic stuff.
no, it's like a
Gotcha.
lot of people
Like
say
if
like,
you get like demonic stuff on you, that's when it becomes
yeah.
like.
a lot of people like a lot of pastors like they constantly say like God's gonna look at your heart. The day we all get judged, he's gonna look at your heart. He's not gonna.
Look at your
saying.
skin or something. And your
Yeah.
skin, perishes anyways.
But yeah, man. It's great, Zach. It's great. Great talking to you always.
Oh, likewise, man.
And
Likewise.
it was real fun. So what's your takeaway
Takeaway.
of just this last year? How do you wrap it up for somebody that wants to travel and maybe take that leap and go to another state themselves too?
Yeah, I think you just said it, man. Just taking a leap. If you're anxious or like scared about something, just overcome it. Just do it. Just do it.
Do it
Yeah,
like-
literally.
Nike.
Anybody got Nike on it?
Look, look.
Yeah, book that flight. Reserve that hotel room. And and then eventually you'll meet wonderful people. Like I would have never met you guys if I would have came here.
Right.
Never would have met these wonderful ladies over here. And then it leads to like bigger and better things, whether it's like professional or personal growth.
Yeah.
I know everything happens for a reason, and
Right.
you won't know that reason until you take that leap.
Right.
But-
That's good. That's what's up, man.
That's it, man. That's
Yeah,
it.
man. Episode 34. Close it off, Slim.
You know, we appreciate y'all watching us again. You know, staying with us for 34 episodes. Hopefully, 35th will have maybe a little something special for y'all. Probably not, but there could be.
But budget's a little low right now.
I meant like a person, but you know, if you want to put budget wise, sure.
I mean,
but
come
yeah,
on, we downgraded from.
Huber.
So yeah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all.
And mind you, he just pulled a 147-hour shift. So
yeah, I was working on a Mercedes Benz out there, man. Like the engine
Yeah.
fell off, so like I'm a little tired. It's
Also, the
been a
engine
long-
fell off, and you didn't pull it out. It fell off.
No, it just fell out.
yeah, he's putting it
Yeah.
back in though with his hands.
Yeah,
He's putting it
yeah,
back
yeah.
in.
I'm just,
Like,
like
up a couple bolts.
they love the hardworking men. You feel me? So yeah. So we appreciate y'all. Just prayers for Zach to get back home safely. And hope he enjoys life after here. I hope he doesn't forget about us. So we appreciate Zach for the best and for the best for us, for real.
Wishing you the best, Zachary.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank you, fellas.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's episode 34. If you're watching on Spotify, do whatever you do on Spotify. I never looked on there.
Okay, wow,
If-
that's
if-
good to know.
If you're
We're
listening,
just blowing up on Spotify.
yeah,
We would never know.
if you're listening on YouTube, press subscribe, like, and comment your favorite thing about Brew.
There we go.
And then if you're listening on Apple Music,
Give us a little like, follow.
put
Yeah.
5-star review. I know that
Boom.
one.
Hey, 5-star, baby.
Bro.
You put 4 stars,
Tell me about
we
this.
might call you names.
4-star, we coming for you.
Hey, real.